The following content also may be removed. A reported photo or video of people where the person depicted in the image is a minor under 13 years old, and the content was reported by the minor or a parent or legal guardian. A minor between 13 and 18 years old, and the content was reported by the minor. An adult where the content was reported by the adult from outside the United States, and applicable law may provide rights to removal. Any person who is incapacitated and unable to report the content on their own. 3. Objectionable content. 11. Hate speech. We do not allow hate speech on Facebook because it creates an environment of intimidation and exclusion, and in some cases may promote real-world violence. We define hate speech as a direct attack on people based on what we call protected characteristics: race, ethnicity, national origin, religious affiliation, sexual orientation, caste, sex, gender identity, and serious disease or disability. We also provide some protections for immigration status. We define attack as violent or dehumanizing speech, statements of inferiority, or calls of exclusion or segregation. We separate attacks into 3 tiers of severity as described below. Sometimes people share content containing someone else's hate speech for the purpose of raising awareness or educating others. In some cases, words or terms that might otherwise violate our standards are used self-referentially or in an empowering way. People sometimes express contempt in the context of a romantic breakup. Other times they use gender-exclusive language to control membership in a health or positive support group, such as a breastfeeding group for women only. In all of these cases, we allow the content, but expect people to clearly indicate their intent, which helps us better understand why they shared it. Where the intention is unclear, we may remove the content. We allow humor and social commentary related to these topics. In addition, we believe that people are more responsible when they share this kind of commentary using their authentic identity. Click here to read our Hard Questions blog and learn more about our approach to hate speech. Do not post Tier 1 attacks, which target a person or group of people who share one of the above listed characteristics or immigration status, including all subsets except those described as having carried out violent crimes or sexual offenses, where attack is defined as any violent speech or support in written or visual form. Dehumanizing speech such as reference or comparison to insects, animals that are culturally perceived as intellectually or physically inferior, filth, bacteria, disease, and feces, sexual predator, subhumanitary, violent and sexual criminals, other criminals including but not limited to thieves, bank robbers, or saying all protected characteristic or quasi-protected characteristic are criminals. Mocking the concept, events, or victims of hate crimes even if no real person is depicted in an image. Designated dehumanizing comparisons in both written and visual form. Tier 2 attacks, which target a person or a group of people who share any of the above listed characteristics, where attack is defined as statements of inferiority or an image implying a person's or a group's physical, mental, or moral deficiency. Physical, including but not limited to deformed, undeveloped, hideous, ugly. Mental, including but not limited to retarded, cretin, low IQ, stupid, idiot. Moral, including but not limited to slutty, fraud, cheap, free riders. Expressions of contempt or their visual equivalent, including but not limited to I hate, I don't like, X are the worst. Expressions of disgust of their visual equivalent, including but not limited to gross, vile, disgusting, cursing at a person or group of people who share protected characteristics. Tier 3 attacks, which are calls to exclude or segregate a person or group of people based on the above listed characteristics. We do allow criticism of immigration policies and arguments for restricting those policies. Content that describes or negatively targets people with slurs, where slurs are defined as words commonly used as insulting labels for the above listed characteristics.